Howdy folks, this is Archer's Paradox, and I've been thinking about doing this video for a while concerning hunters and conservationists and the anti-hunting movement. I've been struggling with what to actually talk about. There's so many things that the subject covers, and then it came to me this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and read verbatim my Facebook About Me profile. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and just read that to you. Bear with me. This may take a little bit. This is from my Facebook About Me profile. The reason I am posting this is very important to me. It is my duty to stand up for hunters and conservationist rights. For you anti-hunters, read on. If anyone knows their American history, back in the day, as in the late 1800s through the early 1900s, hunting was done primarily by commercial means. That is, the growing U.S. population had defined a huge demand on the wild game market. As in any commercial endeavor, regulation and/or conservation was not driven the bottom line. Profits were driving the bottom line. Unchecked and unregulated market hunting almost eliminated waterfowl such as ducks and geese. Unchecked and unregulated market hunting almost eliminated big game such as deer, antelope, and elk. It was President Theodore Roosevelt, who too was an avid hunter and pioneering conservationist, realized the implications of unchecked and unregulated market hunting. You could look towards the Europeans and the dire straits their wild game populations were in. So Teddy Roosevelt and other hunter conservationists of their time enacted laws to regulate hunting and conserving all forms of wild game. Thank God they did. We as hunters and conservationists can carry on our passion for hunting, fishing, and enjoying the great outdoors. So many of you may be thinking, wow, you call killing or murdering a defenseless animal as a passion? Let me pose these questions to you. That steak, or that chicken, or that bacon you're eating for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, where do you think those meats come from? The trees? I think not. Those animals are being raised on corporate farms, strictly regulated, injected with growth hormones or who else knows what. Then, when they are deemed mature, slaughtered, processed, packaged, and delivered to your local Kroger's, Myers, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, or wherever you may shop for food. So next time you call me a blood-killing, murdering fool, think about the above statements. When I kill a deer, I thank God for the opportunity to get fresh, wild meat that is unadulterated by man-made chemicals. I give reverence to the animal just as the American Indians did before the Europeans showed up in America. I celebrate their death by presenting and preserving their heads on my trophy wall. Their memories of how I managed to sustain my life and my family's life by taking their life. I have no regrets. You will not change my mind. I am a hunter, a conservationist, and a human. My eyes are centrally located on the front of my skull. I am a predator. I choose to get my foods in the woods and the fields and not in the meat section of your grocer's aisle. You will not change my mind, and I will not likely change yours. However, I will say this. I thank God that I live in a country that has afforded me those freedoms of choice. Now, the timing on this video is probably pretty good in light of, I'm sure some of you guys have heard about the black rhino auction that has occurred. And a few thoughts on that. The money that was raised from the auction is going strictly in conservation efforts. Now, the anti-hunters will tell you, it's strictly a blood sport, but it's not. And we as hunters and sportsmen and sportswomen as well and conservationists need to stick together. I'm just trying to spread the word, and that's it for now. We'll see you guys later. This is Archer's Paradox, signing off.